de Panamá, corregimiento Bellavista, calle 39, edificio Torre Miramar, planta baja, con teléfono 504-3983, 504-3987 y 524-1419, solicita la presencia de las señoras Analicia Herrera Solanilla, con cédula 10-710-618, y Eloisita Solanilla, con cédula 10-704-2338, para tratar asuntos de orden familiar. Lo anterior atañe a investigación administrativa que adelanta este despacho con fundamento en el artículo 29 de la Ley 46 General de Adopciones de la República de Panamá.
De lunes a viernes a las 10 de la mañana por Nacional 101.7 FM, analizamos la realidad del país desde una perspectiva cultural, social, humana, política y económica, con un desarrollo en temas de interés nacional. 3 periodistas de entero crédito: Orlando Borrell Vallejos, Chema Torrijos y Elia Ortiz, todos bajo la dirección del licenciado Jaime Quijada. Estarán en Analizando, el programa de orientación ciudadana en radio y plataformas digitales, de lunes a viernes a las 10 de la mañana y su retransmisión a las 4 de la madrugada. Somos más orientación a nuestra gente.
Viernes 16 de octubre, sigue la emoción del béisbol mayor por la señal de Ser TV Live. A las 2 de la tarde estaremos con las emociones del partido Chiriquí frente a Herrera. Y a segunda hora, 8 de la noche, Los Santos Coclé, con la señal de Nacional FM. Ser TV Live, activa tu plataforma Facebook, YouTube o Instagram y tendrás Ser TV Live. Toda la emoción del béisbol aquí por Nacional, Crisol FM, Ser TV Live y todas las plataformas digitales.
Disfruta el pop rock panameño junto a uno de los artistas panameños de proyección internacional.
Como una bendición que ha tocado mi corazón, cambiándolo otra vez.
Mi Cultura en Casa 2.0 presenta a Iván Barrios en concierto desde el Teatro Balboa, hoy a las 7 de la noche. Todos somos Panamá, Ser TV.
Nacional y Crisol FM te invitan, una vez terminada la jornada del béisbol mayor, a su programa Desde el Montículo, con numeritos, estadísticas, análisis y comentarios de los partidos del día, con los expertos del béisbol nacional. Desde el Montículo, después de cada jornada, a partir del 9 de octubre por Crisol, Nacional FM y todas las plataformas digitales de Ser TV.
Somos la voz de Sesh, que conquista la industria.
Baby, si te vas.
Somos la voz del gol, que desde Rusia se escuchó en el mundo.
Primeiro gol panameño en una Copa del Mundo.
Somos la voz de un maestro que llena de conocimiento las mentes del futuro de nuestra nación.
Hola, mis queridos estudiantes, matemáticos y matemáticas, ¿cómo están hoy?
Somos el equipo Panamá y nuestra capacidad de superarnos no tiene límites. Unidos alcanzaremos la victoria. Nacional FM, Radio Nacional, AM y Crisol FM, somos más fuertes. Somos el equipo Panamá. Síguenos en Instagram, @NacionalFMPanamá. Somos más radio en las redes sociales. Nacional 101.7, Crisol 106.9 FM, Radio Nacional 840 AM, junto a Ser TV y Meduca, presentan Conéctate con la Estrella. Estamos comprometidos con la formación pedagógica de la niñez panameña.
Conéctate con la Estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo. Edúcate, edúcate, edúcate. Conéctate, conéctate.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to your class. We are right back. We have been waiting for this moment, and the time it's now. Welcome to you all, dear students, for our nations through Crisol FM and Nacional FM Panamá. We welcome to you all for your favorite class, Today we're so happy that we're starting the first class of the second term. You guys did an awesome job on the first term. We are starting the second term today. We have outstanding topics for this afternoon. So it's time for you guys to grab your pencil, to grab your notebook, your booklet, and work with us. This is your broadcaster, Mr. Arjona, and with me, my dear colleague.
Hello everyone, and I'm very excited and happy to be here once again. We have great information, great topics, so we encourage you guys to stay tuned with us and learn as usually with us. Today we have an important message from our dear colleague and psychologist, Osiris Moreno.
Hola, yo también me siento muy excited de estar aquí nuevamente con todos ustedes, queridos estudiantes, en Un Minuto para Ti, con su psicóloga de todos los viernes, Osiris Moreno Saldaña. Y bueno, chicos, hemos aprendido a través de las cápsulas de la semana que todos tenemos el potencial de ser líder. Es decir, la semillita está ahí, que no ha germinado y está esperando que la reguemos y la cultivemos. Eso es el liderazgo juvenil, el conjunto de habilidades que tiene un individuo para influir en la forma de pensar, de actuar, de un grupo, haciendo que trabaje con entusiasmo hacia el logro de sus metas. Recordemos que un buen líder tiene cualidades que ya las hemos visto a lo largo de la semana, como ser confiable e íntegro. También sabemos que es bueno que las personas puedan aprender y experimentar ser líderes. Es algo que te puede pasar en algún momento de tu vida. Por ejemplo, en clase te asignan ser el coordinador de un equipo de trabajo. ¿Cuántas veces no sucede eso, verdad? Los profesores piden, y bueno, ¿y quién va a ser el coordinador del grupo? En verdad que sí, te asignan ese trabajo. La vida nos pone en esos lugares más de lo que puedas creer. O a veces uno mismo se ofrece porque uno ve que nadie, pues entonces le da uno pena. ¿Qué tal que en un empleo te hayas desempeñado tan bien que te promueven a supervisor o supervisora, a una posición de mando donde tienes que dar órdenes, ¿verdad? Toca liderar y lograr resultados en un equipo, por muy humilde que sea esa labor. Te va a tocar liderarlo. El liderazgo no está solo allá arriba en las grandes empresas o en el gobierno. Está aquí en el día a día. Todos los días suceden situaciones que bien encausadas llegan a feliz término a través de un buen liderazgo. Si tienes una idea y deseas realizarla con estas recomendaciones que te damos, puedes ir ejercitando esta cualidad, porque es una cualidad que se ejercita. ¿Qué queremos conseguir? Se debe aclarar que una actividad consta en general de dos tipos de objetivos. Cada cosa que ustedes quieran hacer o idea que quieren llevar a cabo, van a tener que buscarle los dos objetivos. Le llamaremos actividad a esa idea o cosa que tienes en mente. Los grandes objetivos son aquellos que definen en forma amplia los fines de la actividad. Son los objetivos generales. ¿Verdad que los han escuchado toda su vida? Objetivos generales, aquella cosa grande que ustedes quieren lograr. Y los objetivos específicos son aquellos que definen claramente qué pretendemos que realicen cada miembro del equipo o subgrupo. Más adelante vamos a tener más explicaciones con respecto a este liderazgo juvenil. Y recuerda que si te sientes abrumado, puedes hablar con tus padres o docentes, al Departamento de Orientación, Gabinete Psicopedagógico o la línea de Atención Psicoemocional en Chiriquí 774-4428, Herrera 970-0278, Bocas del Toro 758-5377. Continuamos.
Alrighty, we'll continue. We have a great topic for today, and we're going to start. This is 7th grade. I would like to take a moment to greet all people that is already connecting and joining our classes. We have, for example, right here, Caitlin. It says, hi, teachers. Hello, Caitlin. Hope you're doing fine. Elizabeth, Reina, Priscilla, and the 4 brothers are also joined, have joined the class.
We're very pleased and happy to have those. Well, to start this class off, I would like to ask you a question. But first, I want you to do something. Just go outside of your house, take a walk around your house, and look at the sky. Look at the sky. What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Oh, look out of the window. How is the weather today? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny or is it cloudy? Teacher Jose, how's the weather today?
Well, today, as I was coming here, I saw that it was very hot and sunny.
Excellent. So that's how the weather, it's like today, hot and sunny. This is our topic for today. The topic is weather and climate. This is what we're going to be analyzing today. But to be quite sure, we have to learn and analyze the objective for the class. The first objective is to compare seasons in Panama with seasons in other parts of the world. We are going to be also able to describe the weather during specific seasons. Now, at the end of this lesson, this is the success criteria. Success criteria is I can compare seasons in Panama with seasons in other continents, regions, or countries. Number 2, I can classify activities people can do indoors and outdoors. Number 3, I can describe the weather in Panama using adjectives. So, having understood the objective and the success criteria, so we can move on. Are you guys ready for the topic? I know you are ready for the topic. Let me explain a little bit about it. Weather and climate. The climate and weather of a country depends on many factors, such as our geographical position, altitude, relief, and distance from the sea. In Panama, in our nation, we only have 2 seasons, or we at least experience these 2 seasons. The dry season, which is kind of a summer, we have, January all the way to April. And we have also the rainy season. October, it rains a lot in Panama in this month that we are right now. In other regions or other continents or countries, we have summer, winter, spring, and autumn. All right? Autumn or fall. All right? So we mean the otoño. Autumn or fall. There are 2 ways to say it. All right? Now, this is a very important fact for you guys. Did you know? What? So today you're going to learn something new. Do you know that in Panama is the only place in the entire globe or in the world where you can see the sun raise and on the Pacific and set on the Atlantic? So that's what we have here in our country. You might see the picture, the sun, when it rains and all that. So we only have that in Panama. Now, let's start with this practice. Teacher Jose, I know a lot of people want to start giving their opinions, giving their comments on the topic. So we're ready for that. Let's practice right now. Activity number 1. Can you tell us your favorite season and explain why you like it? For instance, my favorite season is summer because I ride bicycle or I play soccer. So you explain the reasons. I want all those people on Facebook or Instagram through Nacional FM Panama to tell us what's your favorite season and why do you like it. And our dear students who are listening to us, write down what's your favorite season and why do you like this season in particular. So we're going to be waiting for those responses that we have already. People may be, commenting and all that. Greetings to Chiriquí. We have people on WhatsApp already. Greeting us says, students. Greeting from La Comarca, Alto Balsa, Luciano Santos. Greetings to you and thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. We also have greetings to La Escuela El Ciudad Centro. Teachers and students are connected with us, and that's awesome. Now, Professor Jose has some answers. Professor Osiris, students are really happy to participate. Let's give it a chance.
Correct. We got already some answers right now. Our dear student, Caitlin says, my favorite season is summer. And we have another answers from Essency Salud that says, my favorite season is winter.
Excellent. So we're happy that you have your favorite. You have chosen it. and then you're able to express that with us and participate today. What about introducing vocabulary, Teacher Jose? I know students really want to learn something new this afternoon. Let's get started with our vocabulary, okay? Look at the pictures, or if you cannot see us, at least you can listen to us. So practice the pronunciation of the word with us, and then you can repeat after me. Number 1, season. Season. Number 2, ocean. Ocean. Number 3, indoor. Activities that, you do inside of your house. Number 4, outdoors, or outdoor that you do outside of your house. Let's say when you go hiking, when you go riding, when you go, whether it's Casco Viejo in Panama or Omar Park, or you go to Causeway. Now, number 5, summer. Summer. Number 6, winter. Winter. Number 7, autumn. Autumn or fall. Spring. Now we kind of have some adjective. Sunny, cloudy, and snowing. So these are the words for you. Repeat them. Try to write them. And remember, these are key words. Summer, spring, winter, and autumn. All right? Good. Teacher Jose has some messages for us today, right now.
Correct. Jaisal says, my favorite season is summer is my favorite season because I like fishing. And we have a special regards from Argentina, Professor Jose Morillo. Saludos. Igual, saludos. Regards.
Well, I would like to highlight a very important aspect, Teacher Jose and Professor Osiris. We're not only, nationwide, but we have people worldwide. People from Argentina writing us today. That's outstanding. Respect for that. And those students who are writing, like he goes fishing and all that on the summer, that's excellent. So we're very pleased for those results. What about having a nice practice now? Let's go and work on the match. Now we have a match. We have a practice for you. And I know you really understand this practice. Number 1, spring. Number 2, ocean. Number 3, winter. Number 4, autumn. Number 5, summer. So we have these words so you can match the letter with the number. All right? For those viewers and on our social media, you can send us your responses. For those students at home, I need you to listen to me. I'm going to describe some pictures for you. Picture B, there are 2 kids. It's a sunny day, and they are at the beach having some fun, all right? And the other one, we see snow coming from the sky, and you can at least relate that information, okay? Now, let's continue for topic explanation. We're going to display the image of topic explanations. Seasons that we have in other countries, all right? We have summer, winter, autumn, spring. So these are seasons that we have in other countries. Now, in Panama, we have the dry season and the rainy season. That's what we experience in Panama. The dry is kind of a little summer, and rainy, well, most of the time in our country, we never know. It's a tropical country. Yes. Today it might be sunny. In 1 hour after, it might be raining. Okay, let's practice. Let's practice. Choose the correct answer. Which one is number 1? Spring or winter? Number 2, spring or autumn? You have the choice to select. Number 1, it's A or B. Number 2, A or B. Which one is the correct answer? So we're going to be asking you on social media, or our dear listeners, they can relate the information, according to the picture. Picture number 1, we see a lot of snow covering the mountains, covering the rocks, and covering the ground. The second picture, we see something here. Teacher Jose, you have something to say?
Yes, Caitlin says that number 1 is the winter, and Cindy says 1 is B.
That's correct. Thank you so much for that. Good answer. Now, let's keep on practicing. We have another section here. Now we have number 3 and number 4. All right, picture number 3. We have 2 choices, winter and summer. Picture number 4, we have another one, autumn or spring. Number 1, we describe it's a very sunny day. The sky, it's clear. We see how the water just goes and flows normally. And picture B, we see a lot of leaves that are falling from the trees and they are orange. What type of season is that? When we see the leaves that are orange and all that. So you can send us your responses. Whether picture number 3, it's A or B, or picture number 4, it's A or B. So we can play around with that, all right? And then we have another practice regarding activities that you do during this season. For instance, the next slide shows us that you choose whether it's A or B. Sunny days, rainy days. Number 2, number 3. Activities that you do during these seasons, okay? Number 1, there is a boy at the beach. So which season is that one? Number 2, sunny days and rainy days. We see a little girl in her room reading some books. Do you do that in rainy days or sunny days? And number 3, we see a man riding a bicycle. All right, so it's that for sunny days or rainy days. So you can send us whether number 1 it's A or B, number 2 A or B, number 3 A or B. Teacher Jose?
Yes, we already got some answers. For example, 1707 says from the previous matching was A3, B5, C2, and D1. That's actually correct. Mm-hmm. Very, very good job. And for this one right here, they say SNC Salud says 3A and Cindy says 2B.
That's correct. Wow, great. Well, time is up for 7th grade. What a great class. Stay tuned. We have a lot more to offer after this class. Don't forget you have your booklet, the Google Classroom, and the activities to do and to work at home. Wishing you the best. We have started this first class of the second term with a great enthusiasm and attitude. Stay tuned. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
Con la visión de fortalecer la participación de los padres de familia y los integrantes de la comunidad educativa, escolar y regional, el Ministerio de Educación, en alianza con las emisoras comprometidos con la formación de todos los estudiantes a nivel nacional, ha creado el proyecto educativo Conéctate con la Estrella.
Hoy vamos a hablar de la comunicación para sexto grado.
Los números naturales son aquellos que nos permiten contar los elementos de un conjunto.
Donde miles de niños y jóvenes se beneficiarán con las clases dictadas por profesores a través de la radio para estudiantes de primaria, premedia y media. Una alternativa educativa para los estudiantes que se encuentran en casa respetando la cuarentena por la pandemia del COVID-19. De esta manera, Meduca y estas emisoras garantizan que la educación no pare y que los estudiantes panameños no afecten su proceso de aprendizaje, llevando a los maestros hasta su hogar. Gracias a los 40 principales, Radio Panamá, Más Música, Radio Mía, RPC Radio, Telemetro Radio, Osana Capital, TVN Radio, Nacional, Crisol, Radio Hogar, Radio Católica, La Voz Sin Fronteras y Radio Mi Favorita. Hoy más que nunca necesitamos estar unidos y bien informados.
Esto es un equipo y el equipo se llama Panamá.
El futuro del país está en la educación de nuestros jóvenes. El Ministerio de Educación ha lanzado diferentes proyectos educativos para que los estudiantes, profesores y padres de familia puedan acceder a estos recursos y sigan aprendiendo desde casa, como Ayudinga, portal educativo Educa Panamá, clases virtuales, foros educativos, capacitaciones para docentes, módulos didácticos, leemos un cuento y más de 300 cursos virtuales. Estas y otras iniciativas que impacten al país estaremos informando por SER TV.
Conéctate con la Estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to our Friday classes. This is your teacher Jose Murillo and I'm very, very excited and happy to be here once again with you Today we got a very important topic. We are starting the new trimester of information and education. So I highly encourage and recommend for you guys to stay tuned with us and connect and try to learn alongside your teachers, that we try to do our best so you guys can enjoy these classes and really learn from it. All right, we have our my dear colleague Jose Arjona.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back. We are here. We want to give you more. You're going to be learning a lot. And today is a very special day. We're starting, as my colleague already said, the first class of the second term. We're very pleased for those results. Today we have a very special guest, a knowledgeable person on the topic. Dear Osiris Moreno will help us to understand the topic about leadership and being a great leader. Without any further ado, I introduce her.
Hello. Yo también me siento muy emocionada y contenta de estar de nuevo con ustedes, jóvenes, en Un Minuto para Ti, con su psicóloga Osiris Moreno Saldaña. Y continuando con el tema, vamos a ver cómo nosotros activamos ese liderazgo. Haciéndonos la pregunta, ¿cómo puedo yo activar ese liderazgo en mí? Recuerden que el líder es líder por sus resultados, no por popularidad. Produce cambios en el grupo, no solo para lograr lo que se quiere, sino también las actitudes en las personas. A ver, hazte la pregunta. Si tienes una idea para llevar a cabo en tu comunidad, o en tu escuela, o en tu familia, vamos a hacernos la pregunta, ¿dónde se realizará la actividad? Es decir, lo que quieres lograr. ¿Con qué contamos para llevar a cabo la actividad? ¿Qué cosas, cuentos y personas o cosas? ¿Será una actividad de aula o sala o será una actividad en exteriores? Hay algunos ejemplos que, como en este tiempo de pandemia, se activaron muchas ayudas, ¿verdad? Se recogían alimentos, se recogían insumos, ayudábamos a nuestros vecinos. Claro, siempre había una persona que asumía ese liderazgo. Recordemos que un líder no puede ser líder él solito. Necesita un grupo de personas que estén dispuestas a escucharlo y a dejarse guiar. Por eso el líder tiene que hacer estas cosas. Primero, llevar un tipo de comunicación que se tenga con los compañeros de equipo. Cuando es verbal, si es para hablar, ¿verdad? Debe ser precisa y clara. Cuando no es verbal, porque también hay comunicación no verbal, son las expresiones de nuestro rostro, esos gestos que hacemos y el tono de voz. Si usted le está hablando a otro compañero, hey tú, recógeme eso o vete para allá, ese tono de voz, la persona se puede sentir muy mal y no va a querer seguir su liderazgo. Eso es un ejemplo solamente. También debemos tener sensibilidad con respecto a lo que ocurre en el grupo. Si tú ves que algún compañero está desanimado, por ejemplo, busca la manera de motivarlo un poco, ¿verdad? No de regañarlo ni de llamarle la atención. Vamos a ver qué puede estar sucediendo. Hay que tener esa sensibilidad. El tono en que se expresa, el lenguaje del cuerpo. Si una persona llegó y te saludó muy efusivamente, pero tú, ajá, está bien, sí, y no lo miraste a los ojos, ni le diste una sonrisa. Todo eso influye en el tipo de liderazgo. Esas personas no llevan las de ganar en este tema. ¿Qué preferencias puede tener el líder si me caes bien, más o menos, X personas? A veces no nos gustan algunas personas, pero tratamos de sobrellevarlas, ¿verdad? Porque no todo el tiempo, todo el mundo nos cae bien, pero no por eso vamos a hacerlas a un lado. Si nos toca trabajar con ellas, debemos tratar de llevarnos siempre en paz con esta persona. También puedes tener capacidades, por ejemplo, saber si a quién le gusta dibujar, qué persona es buena haciendo algo, por ejemplo, escribiendo historias, aquellas personas que son buenas en los números. Todo eso te puede servir para el momento de asignar las acciones que necesitas desarrollar para llevar a cabo tu meta o la meta del grupo. Más bien, necesitas conocerla. Más adelante vamos a ver otros tips. Y recuerda, si necesitas apoyo, ya sea del gabinete psicopedagógico, orientación o de la línea emocional, puedes llamar a los teléfonos en Coclé 991-1024, en Herrera 970-0278, en Panamá Oeste 515-7396. Continuamos en el siguiente segmento.
Well, thank you for that great information.
Thank you very much.
And we have something to mention. Our dear student Caitlin says, yo quisiera tener la oportunidad de ayudar a todas las personas que necesitan.
Qué bueno, vamos a ayudar a ser buenos líderes.
You are a great leader, Caitlin. Keep it up.
That's right.
Felicidades.
So, coming back to our topic of today, we're going to be talking about the secondary educational system in Panama. We have already talked before about the educational system. Now we can be a little more specific. Now we're talking about the secondary educational system. All right, the learning objective of today's class is to value the importance of education in different high school degrees, and the success criteria that we have for today is that we are going to be able to recognize the importance of education and that we can list the most important characteristics of each high school degree. I can write sentences using the verbs like and decide. Alrighty, so the secondary educational system in Panama, it's one of the stages in the Panamanian education and is the middle school cycle with the duration of 3 years, aimed at students between 12 and 15 years old. At the end of this level, the student receives the certificate of general basic education. So if you guys are finishing or working on that right now, you can know that you will get a certificate of general basic education once you reach the end of it. All right, so that is kind of like the structure of the secondary educational. And there is something, a little fun fact for you guys. Did you know that the public education began in Panama soon after separating from Colombia in 1903, and in 1906 the Panama College was founded by Methodists? Did you know that? That's really important to know. A little bit of history related to education. Okay, continuing right here, secondary school, we can divide it. We can divide it into academic, or we can divide it into technical. As you can look at the images, you can have an idea what is academic, what does it refer to, and what does it refer to when you say technical. That it also involves a little technical work. And as you can see in the image, we have a man with a saw in his hand. He's sawing some piece of wood. And the academic, we have a young lady with a scientist coat, holding some beverages or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So now let's take a moment to practice. Think about your school or schools in your area. List at least 5 academic and technical degrees your school and other schools offer. You can list them down in the comments. We're going to be reading your comment about this little practice. I'm going to repeat again. List 5 or more academic and technical degrees your school and other schools offer. Okay, maybe you know it. If you know it, please make your comments. We're gonna be reading them. In the meantime, we can jump right away to the vocabulary of this unit. Okay, we got some important vocabulary as usually. I encourage and recommend, if you are listening at home, please repeat. Okay, try to repeat after us and try to practice. And you can even tell your friend, your father, your mom, your little brother. You can practice with them and ask them to repeat. Okay, let's go. Number 1, technical. Number 2, worry. Number 3, happy. Number 4, degree. Number 5, mechanic. Number 6, release. Number 7, academic. Number 8, confused. Number 9, business. And number 10, exciting. Alright? Practice at home, repeat at home. Try to practice some English. That's the idea of all of this. Now we have a little matching activity. Okay? You can take some time and try to complete this little matching activity that is very easy for you guys. I'm pretty sure that it is. Okay, so we have 5 words and 5 images, basically. And we have to connect, of course, to the corresponding image. I'm going to read right now the 5 words, and you will take some time to do the matching. Okay, and you can send us your answers. So number 1 is degree. Number 2, academic. Number 3, business. Number 4, technical. And number 5, confused. So which image is degree? Which image is academic, and so on and so on. Take some time, try to answer, try to look at the image, and try to send us your correct answers. We have something here.
Good.
Hello, teachers. Jose, I'm glad to see you again. Both are ready to teach us because you're wearing dark red. It means that you're coming with the best. Thank you for those. Thank you for those comments. That's actually kind of true. But yeah, we're both wearing a similar color. I think we have another comment from Caitlin. I think she says, yo pienso que para ser líder debemos pedirle sabiduría y paciencia, llevarnos con todas las personas. That is very, very correct.
Right on point.
Exactly. So we got some answers.
Good.
1E.
Correct.
2C.
Correct.
5B.
Correct.
3D.
Correct.
4A.
Wow, outstanding. Great job. You got 5.
But this is a combination of people answering. It's not the same person.
All right.
Jaisal answer, Essensi Salud answer, and Caitlin answer. 3 students answering the question.
I mean, this bunch of students have gotten A+.
Correct. Thank you for your answers, guys. Very good. Excellent job. And now we're going to move on to technical secondary school. I'm going to leave my colleague to explain this part right here. And he's an expert.
Yeah,
in that.
I would like to highlight, Professor Jose, that our students who are in middle school, it means that 7th to 9th grade, they are getting prepared to move on to high school. But from now on, you guys can start thinking which career you would like to have in the future. An academic one or a technical one. If it's an academic one, in this case, I'm going to focus on technical. We have a lot of schools in Panama who have those type of degrees when you graduate from 12th grade. I mean, technical degrees are designed to prepare students so you guys can improve your skills and abilities in various tasks and assignments. In Panama, we need professionals who really graduate having a technical degree. You can be a mechanic, you can be a carpenter, a handyman, a plumber, a painter, electrician. You get the degrees to help our country to grow in economy. All right, so that's why we need this technical degree. Now, if we focus, Professor Jose, which is the next slide, in academic secondary school, and these degrees are oriented to linguistic, business, scientific abilities or area. So our students acquire knowledge through a lot of theory and practice, where they develop lots of critical thinking and reasoning. We have linguistic based on languages. I mean, you want to be learning French, Mandarin, you want to learn English or Spanish, or maybe laws also, the business area. You want to be a manager of a company. You want to run a business. You're going to be the head of the board of directors of the company. If you're going to enter to the field of science, you might be a scientist, a doctor, a nurse. So in that area, you could develop that having an academic degree. So you can still thinking, on that. You can sleep on it. All right. Now, Teacher Jose, we have a practice. Would you mind explaining our dear audience what is the practice about?
Correct. So the practice that we have right here, academic or technical. You have to choose, look at the image right there and choose A or B. Is it academic? Is it technical? In the first image, for example, we have a person holding a tool that he uses. Actually, he has right there 3 tools that he uses maybe when he's gardening or doing some work in the garden or backyard or anywhere around that area of a house. Number 2, we have what appears to be a doctor. And number 3, it looks we can look at some bricks right there. Helmet. The person is wearing a helmet, which means that the activity that he's going to perform, it's under some kind of risky situation. So, what is it? Choose the right option, A or B, and we're going to be reading your answers. And continuing for the next page is a similar activity. 4, 5, and 6. We have more people and more different jobs, and you can choose between academic or technical. All right. So in number 4, we have a person which appears to be in some kind of scientist lab. And number 5, another person who is wearing a helmet and a kind of dangerous tool without any protection. And number 6, we have reporter, what appears to be a reporter, and some breaking news right there. So you can choose between academic or technical. Remember that some of these works required some security equipment, okay? Because some of these jobs are done under some kind of risky and hazardous situation, all right? So that's important to mention. So send us your answers right here. We're going to be reading them. We got some answers already.
Good.
For example, it says, let me see, A and 4, but that's a previous activity. Thank you for answering. We're going to be waiting for this new one, all right? So now we go to the grammar explanation, all right? So, like. What is like? Like, as you can see right here, the meaning as a verb, it means to enjoy, okay? When you say, I like pizza, for example, it means that you like it, all right? Or when you, for example, when you like a picture, I am sure that you have done that on Facebook, for example, when you see your friend's picture or a meme or a video or whatever, and then you like it. You put a little thumbs up, and then you just like it. All right? Some examples of liking would be, for example, I like telling jokes. I like experiments. I'm going to study science next year, for example. So, like is a very versatile word. Okay? You can use it. It's very common. We use it all the time. So, it's important for you guys to know the usage of like. We use like to talk about things or people which we enjoy or feel positive about. Teacher Jose?
Yeah, we have greetings to Costa Bajo de Colón for Odali Sanchez. Thank you for being connected. Teacher Jose, you have anything else there? So we can just...
yeah, we got an answer A4, I think. Let me just check here. A4 is... Let me see. Yes. A is academic.
Good.
Correct. Very good. Excellent. And number 5 is B, says SNC Salud. Excellent. Yes, that is a technical work. Exactly. So another part of grammar, we got 2 verbs, right? The verb of the previous was, okay, we can go right away to the assignment. All right. Thank you, guys. And the assignment for today is quickly technical degrees. Which technical degrees does your school offer? And decide what to do when you want, or what you want to be in the future. Write down your own sentences and your choice. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. We're very happy to have you. See you next Friday.
Bye-bye.
Somos el futuro de la patria. Conéctate con Estrella, es el proyecto de todos.
Con la visión de fortalecer la participación de los padres de familia y los integrantes de la comunidad educativa, escolar y regional, el Ministerio de Educación, en alianza con las emisoras comprometidos con la formación de todos los estudiantes a nivel nacional, ha creado el proyecto educativo Conéctate con la Estrella.
Hoy vamos a hablar de la comunicación para sexto grado.
Los números naturales son aquellos que nos permiten contar los elementos de un conjunto.
Donde miles de niños y jóvenes se beneficiarán con las clases dictadas por profesores a través de la radio para estudiantes de primaria, premedia y media. Una alternativa educativa para los estudiantes que se encuentran en casa respetando la cuarentena por la pandemia del COVID-19. De esta manera, Meduca y estas emisoras garantizan que la educación no pare y que los estudiantes panameños no afecten su proceso de aprendizaje, llevando a los maestros hasta su hogar. Gracias a los 40 principales, Radio Panamá, Más Música, Radio Mía, RPC Radio, Telemetro Radio, Osana Capital, TVN Radio, Nacional, Crisol, Radio Hogar, Radio Católica, La Voz Sin Fronteras y Radio Mi Favorita. Síguenos en @NacionalFM Panamá y @CrisolFM Panamá. Conecte con la educación, entretenimiento e información. Con 2 estaciones de radio unidas con la comunidad. Juntos lo hacemos.
Conéctate con Estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo.
I mean, guys, we welcome you with this catchy song from Conéctate con la Estrella. We're very happy to have you here. On Instagram, we have our little star, Estrella, who's been learning with you and with us today. We welcome our students for 9th graders. You are here. It's your turn. Be ready. I'm your broadcaster, Mr. Arjona. With us today, my dear colleague, Professor.
My name is Jose Morillo, and I'm very happy and excited to be here once again with all of you guys. We got, like my colleague said, we got great topics and great information that we're going to be sharing with you. But we also have a very important message for you guys today. My dear colleague, Osiris Moreno.
Thank you, Professor Murillo. Y como siempre, chicos, yo muy contenta de estar aquí con ustedes, como todos los viernes, en un minuto para ti con su psicóloga Osiris Moreno. Tú también puedes asumir el liderazgo, solo hay que atreverse. Tú puedes liderar un proyecto, solo tienes que querer hacerlo. Tenemos muchos ejemplos de acciones que puedes liderizar. 1. Ofrecer ayuda a los ancianos del barrio o edificio que necesiten apoyo en estos tiempos en que ellos no pueden estar saliendo. 2. En tu barrio, proponer la creación de ligas deportivas a lo interno para promover la salud de la juventud y el buen uso del tiempo libre. 3. Organizar un equipo de apoyo a los animales de la calle, ofreciendo alimento y o buscándoles un hogar. Hazte la pregunta, estudiante, ¿qué puedo yo liderar para lograr un cambio en mi comunidad? Y tenemos en 2020 el lema del Día Mundial de la Juventud era el siguiente: el compromiso de la juventud por la acción mundial. Interesante que haya caído muy acorde con estos tiempos de pandemia. Compromiso con la acción mundial. Queremos valorar el papel de los jóvenes como líderes sociales y agentes de cambio frente a los actuales retos sociales y ambientales a los que nos enfrentamos. Porque a pesar de las muchas críticas que recibe nuestra juventud, sin duda muchísimos de ustedes son un ejemplo a seguir a nivel de compromiso, liderazgo y humanidad. Es importante, jóvenes, que se eduquen en la participación ciudadana. No olviden esa palabra, porque es que ustedes no están aquí por estar, ya ustedes son parte de esta ciudad. Participación ciudadana, que se familiaricen en participación directa de algunos problemas de su comunidad, así como en resolución de conflictos, empoderamiento, trabajo colaborativo y liderazgo, entre otras cosas. Porque ustedes ya tienen la voz, las capacidades y las ganas. Solo tenemos que mostrarles que son capaces de lo que se propongan, incluso de cambiar al mundo. Y ya sabes, si te sientes amurbado, habla con tus padres o docentes, Departamento de Orientación, Gabinete Psicopedagógico, o llama a la línea de atención psicoemocional en Herrera 970-0278, en Colón 470-0457, Veraguas 998-2474. Gracias.
Thank you for that important information. We really appreciate it, and you should follow those recommendations if you want to feel better and live better. Alrighty,
Gracias.
so
Thank you very much.
no problem. Now, continuing with our topic of today, we are improving our health. The topic is improving health, right? So, for the learning objectives of today, we have to demonstrate the importance of good quality of life by protecting our health, to describe good habits to prevent illnesses. The 6 criteria is that we can provide ideas about how to improve our health, and that we can demonstrate how to improve our health writing a paragraph. That's quite easy. So, do you care about your health? That's an important question, right? Do you drink enough water? Do you work out? Right? Those are some of the things that you should ask yourself if you want to make sure that you are improving your health. So, sometimes it is necessary to make some changes in our daily habits to improve our health. In this topic, we will develop important facts that will help us in this matter, okay? So, did you know, now we're going to the fun facts of this. Did you know that the levels of fatigue and depression improved after a 30 minutes session of moderate to intensity exercise? So, this is also true. This is proven by scientifically proven. So only 30-minute session of moderate to intensity exercise will help you feel a lot better with your fatigue, or if you feel a little bad, this is gonna make you feel a lot better. Okay, so now a little practice, and I want you to join us right here. Can you mention some good things that you do to improve your health? What do you do to improve your health? Okay, there are many things that people can do to feel better and to improve our health. So you can make down below the comments, you can say your comments and we're gonna be reading them. Okay, for example, I'm gonna ask my dear colleague, teacher Jose, can you mention one thing that you do to improve your health?
Well, for instance, like in every lunch, I try to include a big bowl of vegetable salad. Like on a daily basis, I try to eat vegetables, and I also drink lots of water.
Very good. Exactly. Including vegetables in your food, and salad, of course, and drinking water and eating fruits. That's correct. That is one thing that we can do to improve our health, right? So the topic explanation for today, I'm going to read this part for you. Good health can decrease your risk of developing health problems. This includes heart disease, stroke, stomachache, and injuries. So if you keep being healthy, you will exponentially decrease these kind of problems like a stroke or disease or a stomachache or any other diseases. Right here we got some answers on Instagram.
Good.
It says, Jason says, drink too much water. Okay, drink plenty of water. That's correct.
Great job.
Thank you. And sleep at least 8 hours. Jason N1707 says, I do exercise and trying to sleep early.
Keep it up.
That's right.
Okay.
We gotta sleep early, right? That's also important to sleep the right amount of time. Okay. So now we move on to the vocabulary. Okay. Let's practice and repeat after me the vocabulary. Okay. So number 1 is improve. Number 2, disease. Number 3, depression. Number 4, stroke. Number 5, injuries. Number 6, sleeping. Number 7, practicing sports. Number 8, eating on time. Okay, that is very important to eat on time. All right. So moving on real quick, we have another matching activity in which you have to choose, connect the correct word to the corresponding image. We have some words. For example, I'm going to read them right now. Injuries, disease, stroke, depression, eating on time. So you need to choose the correct image and try to connect them. For example, 1 is A, 1 is B, 1 is D. What is number 1? What is number 2? And on and on. Jason says number 1 is C, injuries. That is correct. That is an injury. Perfect. Exactly. That is an injury. All right. Keep on answering when we're reading your answers. We move on to the topic of explanation of today. In the meantime, you can be sending your answers. So we got some healthy habits that we can practice. Now we're going to be talking about healthy habits. Okay, these are some of the activities that we can do to improve our health. Okay, so for example, exercising regularly. We can exercise regularly, and that of course is going to improve our health. We can practice sports. Everyone loves sports, right? So you can choose a sport and start practicing. If you don't practice any sports, you can start now. You can choose one sport, and you can twice a week you can practice this sport, and you're gonna definitely feel better. You should eat on time. This is a recommendation. You should eat on time. You should sleep 8 hours a day. And you should visit the doctor. You don't have to wait for you to be sick to visit the doctor. You can check from time to time, visiting the doctor. It's a recommendation. It's something that you should do, right?
Do not wait until it hurts so much that you cannot do anything.
Exactly. So you should visit the doctor on a regular basis, okay? Very good. Now we go to... we got a cool answer. Look.
Good.
Essentially, Salud says 4A.
4A, correct.
Which is correct. And Jaisal says, I lift weights every day.
Keep it up.
Very good. That's a great exercise.
Do it for those that we cannot.
Exactly. So that is a great exercise that you do, buddy. So we have another little practice right here in which we have to choose the correct answer.
Good.
We have 3 images, 1, 2, and 3, and we have 2 options, A or B. Okay. So number 1, A or B. Number 2, A or B. Number 3, A or B. Look at the image and choose the correct answer. Same for 4 and 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 are a similar activity in which you have to choose the correct answer right here. So in the meantime, as you guys send us your answers, which we already have one is A, sleep 8 hours a day.
Correct.
And that is correct. Number 2 says is B.
Good.
Do sports. Okay, very good. So what is 3?
Teacher Jose, we do have great students right now, right?
Yeah, of course.
A plus, 5.0.
They are actively
participating.
Yes.
They all got a certificate in December.
Exactly. Number 5 says B. Visit the teacher. Number 5
would be A.
Would be A. Yeah, she's well, she might be a teacher also, but in this case, she's visit the doctor and the dentist. That is also very important. Alrighty. Okay, we got quickly. I'm going to read it quickly. 1707, 1A, 2B, 3A, 4B, and 5A.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Great participation for today. So now we're going to check quickly the structure of should. Should, it's a modal verb, okay? It's called a modal verb. And we use this particular one normally to give recommendations, okay? The basic structure of should is the subject, the auxiliary verb should, and the main verb. For example, I'm going to give you an example right now. You should practice sports, okay? So, use of should. We use it to give advice, opinions, or recommendations like I told you. To offer an advice or similar. Oh, there is another similar that we use. It's auto, okay? Similar to should, we use auto, but this is different because this one uses the word to.
I would like Teacher Jose to repeat that pronunciation of the word so people understand that native speakers, that's the way they pronounce the word. Teacher, what is the pronunciation?
The pronunciation of this particular word is auto.
Which is O2.
Yes, O2 in British pronunciation or American auto. So I can give you an example using that word. You ought to practice sports, or you ought to practice sports, okay? Depending on the accent that you have, of course, but I'm very American. So, moving on. We have some practice right here. Now you know how to use should, right? To give opinion, advice, or recommendation. So you can complete this practice, right? You can complete the statements using should or shouldn't. You can also use it in negative. So, for example, number 1, you should eat junk food or you shouldn't eat junk food. What do you think is the correct answer? Should or shouldn't? Number 2, you should eat fruits or you shouldn't eat fruits, right? Take a moment, try to answer, and we're going to be reading your answers right here. Okay, so we have another practice in which you also have to write should or shouldn't. We have 4 different options, and you can choose between should or shouldn't to complete it, okay? Take a moment, try to think about the answers, and try to complete the answers, okay? So, now, in the meantime, we have the assignment of today. We're going to talk about the assignment of today. So, the assignment of today, you have to write 10 sentences about how you could improve your health, okay? How can you improve your health? Write 10 sentences about improving your health habits. right? And remember to use capital letter at the beginning of each sentence and period at the end. Apply the use of the given structure as much as you can. The structure that we use today is should or shouldn't, okay? And also you can use the vocabulary that we practiced today. Use the learned vocabulary, like I mentioned, when needed, and do not forget to draw or paste a picture to illustrate your sentences. Before we go, we have an answer.
Good.
We have actually a sentence, a full sentence. So we should pay attention to Jose's classes on Instagram.
I do agree with that. Excellent. I do agree.
What an answer. It couldn't be better, right? Great answer. And
These
great
are the
example.
type of students we do have in Panama.
This was 1707. Thank you, buddy, for that answer. It is absolutely perfect.
Teacher Jose, I would like you and Professor Osiris and I give a round of applauses for our students. They did a great job today. Round of applauses for that.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Excellent. Outstanding performance. What a great class today. We're very blessed and happy. This is how we start a race. I mean, we start step by step and then we just get, to the goal and then we achieve it. All right. And that's awesome. I wish you all the very best. Have an outstanding weekend, Teacher Jose.
Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the weekend.
Bye-bye. Take care. Ciao. See you next Friday.
Nuestras cuentas de Instagram, @NacionalFMPanamá y @CrisolFMPanamá. Síguenos y conoce más de nuestro rol educativo, informativo y cultural de 2 estaciones de radio comprometidas con el desarrollo del país. Juntos lo hacemos. Con la visión de fortalecer la participación de los padres de familia y los integrantes de la comunidad educativa, escolar y regional, el Ministerio de Educación, en alianza con las emisoras comprometidos con la formación de todos los estudiantes a nivel nacional, ha creado el proyecto educativo Conéctate con la Estrella.
Hoy vamos a hablar de la comunicación para sexto grado.
Los números naturales son aquellos que nos permiten contar los elementos de un conjunto.
Donde miles de niños y jóvenes se beneficiarán con las clases dictadas por profesores a través de la radio para estudiantes de primaria, premedia y media.